back to my channel. Today I have a bridal look for you guys. I am sporting a wig today because we all know that my short grey hair doesn't really go with the bridal theme. I used a full face of Motives products today. My beautiful friend Desiree, she has a Motives website and they give you cash back for when you spend on Motives and also other retail products. So when I found out about this, I had to jump on the bandwagon. So I rated her collection and I chose the products that I thought that would work really well for your everyday makeup user. So if you want to see how I went from this to this, then keep on watching. I use the Motives setting spray to prime my complexion so my makeup lasts longer, as brides tend to wear their makeup for a very long time. I know I did. Because I have large pores, I use the pore filling primer in the areas where my pores are larger. I like to pat and smooth the primer in rather than rubbing. I find it works better that way. Using the pot eye primer, I am using my ring finger so that it is gentle and patting that all over my lid to make sure the eyeshadows stay put all day because we don't like any creasing. I'm wetting the brush with the setting spray to sheer this foundation up a little. It's a cream formula and it's quite thick, so I like a more sheer application. Here I am buffing it into my skin. I was surprised it still gave me a solid medium coverage. I laid down a matte white eyeshadow to set the primer, then a warm caramel shadow all over the mobile lid, blending it up high. Don't be shy. Then with the medium grey, I blended around the outer V corner of the upper and lower lash lid space. Using the gel liner and a synthetic liner brush, I go as close to the lash line as possible and create this baby flick. You can create the flick first like here or later like before. Whatever floats your boat really, you do you. Taking a black shadow, I smudge the liner to soften the look and set it so it lasts. This is great if your liner skills are a bit lacking like me because the liner doesn't have to be perfect. Here I am taking the same gel liner and tight lining to cover any flesh that's showing. And because I don't like cleaning my brushes, I use my finger to apply the highlight shade in the center of my eyelid just to give my eyes a more 3D look. Using the same grey shade as before, I'm going in with a more defined brush to shade in a shadow right under my brow bone like this. Don't be afraid to be a little more dramatic sometimes, depends on your mood, but there aren't any rules that you can't break if you blend, blend, blend. Again, with the fingers from the laziness, I'm placing a shimmer shadow on the inner corner of my eyes to bring light to this area and adding a small spotlight in the middle of the eye like this. Then I have to blend it out with my brush because my finger's a little chubber. I'm blending the bronzy shade under my eyes to balance the tones. And now with a big fluffy brush, you just blend your life away again. Then curl those lashes if they aren't already curly. I used the primer and mascara to see how well they would build my shite lashes, and while I was allowing the primer to dry, I decided to use the fiber mascara on the bottom lashes, but I wasn't really impressed until I applied it on my top lashes, and as you can see, it gave me lots of volume with the primer underneath. Seriously, I didn't even feel the need for falsies, and that is a rare moment, let me tell ya. See? And just as I thought I couldn't be more impressed, in came the brow powder. I haven't used powder to fill in my brows in ages, but using the brush that comes with this kit, I used the lighter shade first to map out the shape I wanted, which follows my natural shape. Then using the darker shade, I went for it and just cut the line like I was drawing some blocks. Now I know it looks nuts at the moment, but it'll come together, just see. This powder just blends so well, it's almost foolproof. I found I didn't have to be too precise or neat at all. Now the magic happens when I take some of the setting spray into a spoolie brush. It sets the powder in place all day and makes the powder more natural looking. I'm really liking the brows. Using the Motives liquid concealer here, just placing it on the areas of my face I want to highlight to create a more oval looking face and a similar nose. I also like to bring forward my laugh lines and the corner of my mouth and pat them in with my fingers. For the large areas, to save time, I used a brush to blend it all out to help shear the liquid out. Because it was a little thick, I used the setting spray again. This helped me blend the concealer out so nicely. With the cream contour, I am going to chisel out some cheekbones since I don't have any. I use the cooler shade here, and for my nose I use very little product. I like to add shadow under my lips too, why not? Gives the look of pouty lips. Then I just ferociously blended and blended. For the nose contour I used a pointed brush so I didn't blend it out too much. I tried the lip primer, but to be honest, not sure if it did anything, but it did cancel the redness in my lips. I did like the neutral pencil as it helped me reshape and define my lips, because let's face it, my lips need help. I mixed the pink and peach colors and just applied it on my lips. I feel the lipstick is more like a pigmented gloss. It looks nice, but I wouldn't use it on a bridal look because it wouldn't last that long. This blush duo though, really liked the matte pink and the shimmery peach. I mixed them together for a really warm glow. This contour powder is so good for beginners, it really blends easily. And what I did was use the highlight powder on top of my concealer and contour powder where I contoured with the liquid earlier, just to set everything and layer for a long lasting finish. Again, obsessed with the setting spray. This took the powdery look away while making the makeup sweat proof. Now you guys know I love highlights, so I used a shimmery eyeshadow to highlight my cheekbones. Went ham on it because why not? I thought I'd check in with you guys. It's been 5 hours since I've applied this makeup. I did retouch the lipstick, but it was a gloss anyway, so I wasn't expecting it to stay. However, I think the setting spray is the star product for me. Everything seems to have stayed, even my eyebrows, which usually I don't fill in with just powder, but I did today and it's looking pretty good. The mascara as well, I mean it's about 35 degrees and there's no flaking. So yeah, all in all, I'm really impressed with these products. The foundation color is just a hair too light for me, as you can see, but it doesn't bother me too much. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I haven't done one in a while and I actually miss it. I will link all the Motives products in the description box below, so check that out. And if you're curious, I am wearing a tube top. I hope you have an awesome day, guys. I will see you soon. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Since Valentine's Day is coming, I thought we'd have some fun with our lips. So if you want to see how I got from these lips to those lips, then keep on watching.